Welcome back. We are 3 days into the new year and Peoria has already seen several homicides.
And we are joined live with Peoria County Coroner Jamie Harwood this morning to talk about the recent deaths and much more. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning. Thank you.
Absolutely glad to have you here. So first off, we saw a deadly start to 2022. How has your office been handling that?
You know, we're called to serve, and that's what we do for Peoria County every day. It doesn't matter if it's over the weekend or if it's Christmas, it doesn't matter. We're here to serve, and that's what we did over the weekend. It was busy. It was very trying, especially for the families of the victims who were killed over the weekend. So, but we handle it.
Right.
And what's the message you have for the community just following these deaths?
You know, I think it's we all have to come together and we all have to support each other. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do to prevent crime, but it's not a single entity that can do it. We need to work together to support each other.
And looking back on 2021, what were some of the preventative deaths your office saw, and how can they be prevented?
You know, we look back at the accidental deaths, and accidental deaths are preventable. We look at falls, which is the highest incidence of accidental deaths we had in 2021. Second to that was motor vehicle collisions, and then drug overdoses. So all of those things are preventable. When we talk about motor vehicle collisions, it's speeding, distracted driving, not wearing your seatbelt. Falls, most of them happen with the elderly population, so we're talking about using hand railings, non-skid footwear, using their assisted devices, remembering if they're on certain medications it can cause dizziness, to stand slowly and things like that. And then of course with the drug overdoses we're talking about harm prevention and fentanyl test strips, Narcan and things like that.
Absolutely. And COVID-19 cases are obviously rising across the country. It's impacting us here locally. How is that impacting your office? You
know, when we look at 2020 and 2021 data, we had about 190 more deaths in 2021 than we did in 2020. Mostly related to COVID-related deaths, and so it's a big tax on the on our office, on the work that we do, and it's hard. It's hard. It's increased the workload, but again, we've managed through it. We've made some headway in how we handle everything, so we're doing it.
And reflecting back on 2021, how would you describe it?
Busy. Busy. You know, I saw a lot of good things out of my staff last year, and that was teamwork. You know, if one person was sick, the other one took up for the other one. They responded on calls together to help each other out, and they really came together to serve the community, and that's what they do. They do it really well.
Yes,
absolutely.
we'd love to see it.
Well, Jamie Harwood, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And we will have all of this information on our website, ciproud.com. Now, here's Molly.